Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss with the types of the plant growth regulators. As we know that these plant growth regulators are also known as phytohormone. So let us have the classification of phytohormone. So let me write here. This is phytohormone. Phytohormone means actually these are plant hormones. So, as far as their classification is concerned, these phytohormones are classified into two main groups. Two main groups on the basis of their function. So, based on the function, these phytohormones, these can be promoters and these can be inhibitors. So, a group of phytohormones can be called as promoters and one group is known as inhibitors. Let me check what are the growth promoters. If we see growth promoters, then we can say that these are involved in growth promoting activities. So these promoters, these are involved in growth promoting activities. What are those activities? These growth promoting activities are actually that, for example, cell division is there, cell enlargement is there, pattern formation is there are some trophic growth, there is flowering, there is fruiting and seed formation. So just we have to learn by this text. This is the text, this statement based question. It can be asked. The promoters can help in. First one thing is the cell division. Cell division. Second, we know that cell enlargement. It can help in also in pattern formation, or we can say the pattern formation. Also in trophic growth, it helps in flowering, fruiting, and the seed formation. So here in this statement, all we are just having the growth promotion actually. There is no inhibition. So we can say these are involved in growth promoting activities like cell division is one, like cell enlargement is one, pattern formation is one, and trophic growth is one, flowering is one, fruiting is one, and the seed formation is one. So there are some group of the hormones which we call as promoters. In these promoters we can include, it includes auxins, it includes gibberellins, it includes cytokines. So these are the growth promoting hormones, or we can say these are the promoters. And there is the another group of inhibitor. They play an important role in plant responses towards modes and stress. So there is a group of these inhibitor or plant growth hormone. They play an important role in plants. They play an important role in plant responses. In plant responses, like what we call as to modes and stresses. To modes and stresses. Also, these are having growth inhibiting. So this modes and abiotic side. Next thing we can include here for these inhibitors, that they are also involved in various. They are also involved in various growth inhibiting activities. Various growth inhibiting activities. Activities like dormancy and senescence, such as dormancy, and abscission. And this group includes one hormone that is called as abscisic acid. It includes abscisic acid. So this is the only hormone which is having the inhibiting effects on the plant. And one of the hormones that is called as ethylene. Ethylene. Its chemical formula is C2H4. It's a gaseous hormone. And this gaseous hormone, it can function both as promoter as an inhibitor. So it can have dual function. It can function as promoter as well as inhibitor. But it is largely inhibitor. It is largely inhibitor. So ethylene can function as promoter as well as inhibitor, but it is largely functions as inhibitor. Is this clear? So this completes the types of the plant growth regulators. If we see, have a reason for this type of plant growth regulator. These plant growth regulators are also called as phytohormone. Based on their function, they can be up to types. One is called as promoter and another is called as inhibitor. In promoter, these promoters, they are involved in growth promoting activities like cell division is there, cell enlargement is there, petal formation is there, crop growth is there, flowering is there, fruiting is there, and seed formation. So these are all growth promoting. These are actually the growth promoting these activities. These are done by these promoters, and these promoters include three of the hormones: these auxins, gibberellins, and cytokinin. One of the group in which they play an important role in plant responses against this modes and stresses. They can be having the origin of biotic as well as abiotic. Biotic means some living organisms can affect, or abiotic some non-living things can affect, like air, temperature, light, and so on. So these have important role in plant responses. So just this, you have to must remember this thing. They have an important role in plant responses to wounds and stresses. To wounds and stress. Sometimes there is a scarcity of water. That's called as stress. Wound. There is some. There is wind, but by the wind, some parts are getting broken, and other things, they are just responses. They are just responding to their abiotic and biotic origin. So this is the inhibitor hormone which can respond to this such conditions. Another is, we can include this point also. They are involved in various growth inhibiting activities like dormancy. Dormancy means inactive period of the seed or plant, or we can say abscission. Abscission means actively aging. So there is one hormone that is called as abscisic acid. This abscisic acid can have the origin. This is actually the inhibitor. This is inhibitor. These are not having any promoting activity. So these can only act as inhibitor. One of the hormones is ethylene. Ethylene is chemical formula C2H2. It can function as both promoter as well as inhibitor, but largely it can act as inhibitor. So in the next lessons, in the next topics, we can see the physiological role of these and their discovery and other things with these Thank you very much.